yellow one. That means platinum. So my name is Johnny Appleseed. How are all you youngins out there? Or should I say, tree sprouts? Well, today I'm going to tell you my life story. All started a long, long time ago. On the day I was born, my mama said it was raining cats and dogs. Maybe that's why I always got along so well with those wild animals out in the wilderness. And you know, my pa said the day I was born, there was a rainbow. And at the end of that rainbow, you got an apple tree. Maybe that's why I like apples so much. You know, my name was John Chapman. That's what my parents called me. I had 9 brothers and sisters, and my mom said when I was a baby, I didn't want milk. I had apple juice in my bottle. Well, you know, by the time I was around 18, I guess it was, I decided that I needed to do something in my life, and then I had this dream. And in my dream, it told me to go out in the wilderness, and there were just this beautiful, I think they call them, let's see, what is that word now? What do they call those? When you get a bunch, orchards of apple trees. Because back then in that wilderness, there weren't very many apple trees, and I think everybody should have some apples in their life. Well, anyway, by the time I was 18, I decided I was going to take off and live out my dream. So I went to this cider mill, and at the cider mill, I grabbed all the apple seeds I could get, and I put them in my bag here that I always carried around with me. And this is the way I lived, because I'd go to one place, I'd see somebody, I'd give them some of my seeds, they'd give me something for trade. It's like this pan, you know, this pan I could cook in out there, but I also decided when the weather is bad, I could just stick it on my head. It would also protect me. And it was a great trade. So a lot of times you might see pictures of me with this pan on my head, and that's how I got it. There are other things that happened along my life. Kind of put down this pan. It's kind of heavy. Oh. I would meet different people, and one of my favorite groups of people that I met along the way were the Shawnee. The Shawnee are the ones that actually called me Johnny Appleseed, and that's how I got my name. And they also gave me these healing herbs, and so if I get sick, I could take those along the way. Well, on my journey, there's this family, and they were called the McIntoshes, and they had a little boy that was sick, and so I gave him some of those healing herbs, and he got well. And I decided, you know, I loved that family, and that family loved me, and we decided, well, we'll name some apples maybe after Macintosh. I kept going along on my way. You know, lots of things happened. You know, I had a pet wolf, and I also met other people along the way. We'd visit. I'd give them seeds because, you know, I wanted everybody to have apples. And then we would talk, and I'd tell the children stories, and I just kept loving on all those wild animals along my journey. I did that for about 40 years. And then, I almost forgot to tell you about one of my famous people I met along the way. One day I was walking along, there's this tall, skinny guy with this, I think they called it top hat or something. And people around me were saying, hey, that's Abe Lincoln. That's Abe Lincoln. And I went, hey, Abe Lincoln, I bet you're going to be a president someday. Yeah, I did do that. Well, most of my life was just about apples. And I hope you're eating apples because they're healthy for you. And there's so many things you can make with them. Apple pie, apple sauce, apple turnovers, whatever it is you like, you just make sure you eat some of those apples and think about me. Well, I guess I better be on my way. Oh, the Lord is good to me, and so I thank the Lord for giving me the things I need, the sun and the rain and the apple trees. Oh, the Lord is good.